Top 10 Stunning Photographs of Hidden Destination. Number 10. Hamilton Pool Preserve, Texas. Alluded to as a Texas cenote, Hamilton Pool Preserve is an emerald green common swimming opening that was made when an underground stream fell large number of years back. A cascade streams into the pool and it is encircled by monstrous chunks of limestone. The pool is essential for the Balcones Canyonlands Preserve and has been a secured nature safeguard since 1990. While it has been a famous swimming opening for Texas occupants and guests for a significant long time, it stays as hidden gem area in the U.S., as most travelers appear to incline toward the bigger and busier objections. Number 9. The Sunken Garden, Australia. Around 40 million years back, the southeast corner of South Australia was lowered submerged. Limestone layers were shaped on the seabed and it at last ejected from the ocean. Throughout the long term that passed, water disintegration prompted the arrangement of underground collapses, the now uncovered limestone which opened up when their roofs imploded. These sinkholes numbered more than 50 in the area. In 1886, a rancher by the name of James Umfeston purchased a land parcel that included one of the sinkholes. He chose to green it up by planting it out and called the opening the Caves. These days the sinkhole is known as the Umfeston Sinkhole or the Sunken Garden and is a rich green space with a round view to the blue sky above. The individuals who have visited the nursery call it an enchanted spot and like something out of a fantasy. Number 8. Alberto Agostini National Park, Chile. The Alberto Agostini National Park is the third biggest national park in the entire of Chile. It is just available by boat and one of the most far-off and pristine pieces of Patagonia. The recreation center likewise denotes the finish of the Andes Mountains as they plunge into the sea encompassing it. Here you will discover enormous icy masses, the subpolar Magellanic backwoods, elephant seal states, Chilean dolphins and even Andean condors. Number 7. Hell's Gate National Park, Kenya. Try not to let the name put you off. Hell's Gate National Park is a phenomenal occasion objective that incorporates a fabulous milestone called Fisher's Tower. The pinnacle is a volcanic fitting named after the German pilgrim Gustav Fischer. Nearby legends has it that the pinnacle is, truth be told, a youthful Maasai young lady who was in a flash gone to stone in the wake of pivoting to take a gander at the home she was giving up, while on her way to the man she was to wed. Other than the pinnacle, the recreation center is likewise home to Hell's Gate Gorge, lions, cheetahs, panthers, vultures, zebra, pronghorn, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. Fitting, given that the setting for the 1994 film, The Lion King, was based on the look of the park. Number 6. Lake Morskie Oko, Poland. Poland is a well-known vacationer location among history and craftsmanship darlings as a result of its Middle Age engineering and World War II history. The individuals who travel to this lovely nation can visit the Auschwitz-Birkenau camps in Oswiecim, the Warsaw Old Marketplace, and the shocking Crooked Forest in Gryfino. On the off chance that you are searching for something somewhat more outside of what might be expected notwithstanding, Poland is likewise the area where you will discover Morskie Oko or Eye of the Sea. Morskie Oko is a lake profound inside the Tatra National Park which changes tone consistently, changing from a dark blue shade to a light, turquoise tone. Encompassing the lake are mountains and Swiss pines, which makes for an all-around flawless occasion setting. Number 5. Split Apple Rock, New Zealand. In case you're searching for both eccentric and staggering occasion objections, New Zealand has it all and the sky is the limit from there. Here you will locate the baffling Moeruki Rocks, Teapotland, Stonehenge Aotearoa and the Waitumo Glowworm Caves. In Tasman Bay, off the northern shore of the South Island of New Zealand, you will discover Takangawa, or on the other hand Split Apple Rock. Legend has it that huge number of years back, the divine beings were battling about a brilliant apple. In the battle to grasp the natural product, it slipped from their hands, tumbled from paradise to earth and part open when it landed. It at that point went to stone. Another legend has that the divine beings were battling about a stone and their pulling from one or the flip side, made the stone split. The rock, which really takes after a split apple, indeed split since water that leaked through its breaks froze and afterward extended. It squats around 50 meters into the sea off the bank of the Tasman Ocean and is open by swimming into the water during low tide. Number 4. Yakushima Island, Japan. Yakushima is a subtropical island that structures part of the Kagoshima Prefecture. Here you will discover a portion of Japan's most seasoned living trees inside a huge cedar backwoods, some of which are more established than 7,000 years. A portion of the zones on the island have been pronounced National World Heritage Sites in 1993. The Shiratani-Unsuikyo Ravine is a major draw for the courageous as it is a lovely spot to climb. A portion of the path can be finished in a solitary hour while different path inside the gorge can take as long as 6 hours to finish. It rains consistently, however that doesn't detract from the extraordinary excellence of the island where you will likewise discover uncommon plants and creatures, including the Yaku monkey. Number 3. Floating Church, India. Ruins are always intriguing no matter where you find yourself in the world. In the village of Shettihalli in the Hassan district of Karnataka in India, lie the ruins of the Gothic-style Rosary Church that was built during the 1860s. Each year during the monsoons, between July and October, the church is half submerged making it look like the structure is floating. The area in which the church stands is very remote so you will have to bring your own food if you want to have a picnic nearby. Number 2. Fort St. John the Baptist, Portugal. The Bolingas archipelago is comprised of Belenga Grande, which is the biggest island, and 2 gatherings of more modest islets, the Istelas Inlets and the Farilhos Forcados Islets. Just few vacationers are permitted here as it has been pronounced a booking region for the assurance of neighborhood fauna. On Belenga Grande stands the monumental fort of the Bolingas, otherwise called Fort St. John the Baptist. The fortress was developed out of what survived from an old, deserted cloister and inherent the 17th century. During the 1950s it was utilized as a pausada, government-possessed inn, and was ultimately abandoned after the 1974 upset. Today it makes for a marvelous vacation destination and dazzling depictions. Number 1. Nærøyfjord, Norway. Speaking of stunning photographs, if you're looking for the ultimate Instagrammable holiday destination, you will not be disappointed with the Nærøyfjord in Norway. The fjord is surrounded by colossal mountains on either side, as well as waterfalls and snowfields. The Nærøyfjord is around 20 kilometers in length and its shallowest point is 12 meters deep. It is an extension of the Sognefjord and is one of the narrowest fjords in Europe. 250 meters wide at its narrowest point. There is a passenger boat for visitors all year round, as well as charter boats and cruise ships during certain times of the year. The fjord is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and has unsurprisingly been used as the inspiration for the fictional town of Arendelle in the hugely popular animated film, Frozen.